feel free to come to me when you start a YouTube channel, right? This gentleman has a handful of subscribers. He's going to get many more right after this video. But what he's doing here is showing the public, showing the drivers what these companies are actually doing to you, doing to him, right? And I'll make videos of these all day long and push these individuals that are willing to stand up to the bully and expose the truth, right? So the Escape from Rideshare Podcast, that's his channel. I'm going to put the link below. Give him a subscription. The more YouTubers, the more influencers we get on board that work together, that amplify our issues, right? Poor pay, poor safety, wrongful deactivations, etc., the more people we get behind the protest movement, the more channels we have bringing people into the system and educating them to stand up, the faster we will win this battle.
Uber and Lyft are evil. Uber and Lyft need to go away because it is literally detrimental to our society at large. Hi everybody, this is Byron. I'm also AKA Ferone Wiley, host of the Worth Wiley Show. I am the owner-operator of the private driving company called Reporter Rides in Houston, Texas.
Nice.
I've been debating whether to turn my channel into an Uber and Lyft protest channel, but I've been kind of, over the years, been watching some of the other guys, Rideshare Guy, Rideshare Professor, and others. With the exception of the Professor and some others, I've noticed that other channels sometimes tiptoe around the idea of actually calling out Uber and Lyft specifically for being evil. Let me define that a little bit, because I think that anyone or any company that exploits the labor of the poor for profit is evil.
Yeah.
Now, I've been driving for, let's say, a little over 6 years now. Probably done over 10,000 rides between both apps. And every year, my take home, my earnings have gone down. What I was able to make in 8 hours comfortably now takes me 12 to 14 hours to make. I have seen a significant decline in my physical health, decline in my mental health, as a result of trying to make ends meet. Of course, driving for long hours is a sedentary lifestyle, and so I have noticed a significant decline in my mobility. My knees are weak, my ankles are weak, my back.
Let me stop there. So, to come out and to just speak the truth, right? Just speak the truth. Hey, this was a scenario a year ago. This was the scenario 2 years ago. Today, I'm putting in way more hours. It's affecting my health. It's affecting my knees, right? So, not that the companies pay attention to this. But if there are some decent politicians out there, if there are some decent senators or congressmen or councilmen, right, that want to get our vote and listen to the pain of a driver, right? Listen to what is really going on street level. These are the type of people we need to amplify, right? These are the type of drivers that really need to start speaking up. Create your own channel. Make your own first videos. It's not easy, but once you've done a few, it's pretty basic from there onwards. Plus, you always have a friend in your corner that'll fight for you and amplify your voice. So I appreciate you for coming out. I don't want to cut you off. Let's listen. And the entire link, the entire 19 minutes, by the way, is beneath in the description. Give him a subscription, please. In the description below.
is weak, and it just becomes more and more difficult. It's so much so that I don't think that I would be in any physical condition to work any other job but driving. I've also, in the last year, spent well over $10,000 in maintenance and car repairs alone. That's not taking into consideration, gas, and just the overall toll it takes on your mental state to always having to be alert for what's going on in the back seat, keeping your eyes on the road. Usually about 5 or 6 rides in, I'm already starting to feel pretty fatigued and need to take a break like I'm doing right now. I stopped to, grab me a cup of coffee and, just kind of relax. And I've kind of said, if I'm going to do this, I need to kind of just jump in feet first. With regard to the Valentine's Day protest, while inspiring to see some movement happening and people coming together, these kinds of activities need to happen on a much larger scale for it to have an impact on Uber. And I don't think that...
We stop right there. So I haven't listened from here onwards, so obviously I'll let him finish. But to make it meaningful, Chris and Sergio, I think, said it best the other week. We made a lot of noise on that day, no doubt. We got 3 countries involved: US, UK, Canada. Next one, April the 1st, already announced. We're not fools, right? Next one after that, another month later, Labor Day. Next one after that, another 2 months later, July the 24th. So we are being strategic. We are lining them up. We are growing the movement. We are building insane momentum. We are getting more and more countries involved. So I don't want to let you down, right? And understand you can lend your voice to that movement. I hope you do. But people also need to understand it's not as easy as just starting a movement, right? You got to have the money. The last round cost me about $6,000 out of my pocket, right? This next round, April Fools, will start building GoFundMes because we want to get stickers out that are effective. We want to educate riders. We want to get riders into dialogue. We really want to get under the company's skin as much as possible so that they start feeling the pressure from everywhere, whether stickers, posters, protesting at the DoorDash hub, the Uber hub, the Lyft hub. We just keep it coming. We keep it coming. We add countries, we add numbers, and we will squash them and suffocate them in media and social media. Please continue.
There will ever be that much buy-in from drivers that they would just, kind of completely shut it down on a single day or several days. Or, the bottom line is people need to eat and they need to pay their bills and they need,
True.
There may be those who are trying to shame those who didn't participate, but I, for one, could not afford to just not work. And so I hear him. He says, there are people that try to shame those people that don't work. And I've been accused of that. I've been accused of shaming drivers. But in any one of my videos, I will always back it up by saying, if you need to work, like it sounds like he had to work that day, if you have bills to pay, if you cannot afford to take a day off, and if you're genuine and real and honest about that, I cannot afford to take a day off, you don't have to, right? You do not have to take a day off. You can do so much other work, right? You could, in the evening when you're done with your driving and you couldn't protest and that, you could share the stories, right? Share the newspaper releases, the video links on social media. That's how you're contributing. So I understand, right? But at the same time, the people that, let's say, don't really have to, worry about taking a day off and then still desperately take the onesies and twosies and threesies because they want to capitalize, like that one channel, what is it called? The Rideshare Roach or the Rideshare Coach, right? They want to capitalize
on all the hard work. I have no fucking time for these type of people. And those are the type of people I will shame any time of the week on social media, right? Because they are leeches, they are ticks, they are parasites feeding off the hard work. And they could take the day off and they are making the money, but they're trying to capitalize on these good efforts. Now, if this gentleman says, I genuinely couldn't take the day off, I'm not going to second question you, my friend. You couldn't take the day off. But at the same time, you also have the power to make a video. You also have the power to share on social media, whether it's the day of the protest, whether it's a live feed going on. You can drop that live feed in whether it's the next day and all the press releases are coming out, or it's the day before the protest. You know, even if you put in 1 hour and share 10, 15 links, you have contributed, right? So I understand where he's coming from. The rideshare roach, I mean, I would give him what they call like the South African puss clap, like that, right? Because I'd have to literally slap him awake. He doesn't get it, right? He does not get it. And I have no problem shaming people like that because they are capitalizing on other people's hard work. They themselves will achieve shit in life, right? But they would rather capitalize on the people that are actually making all the difference in the world. Now,
kind of split the day. I tried to work during the day and then, you know, not work during the Valentine's Day hours, you know, when people were going out and whatnot, and tried to participate in the strike that way. But overall, there has to be an overwhelming numbers to participate for that to have a significant impact. So I'm saying that to say this. My angle is a little bit different in that I'm of the position that, Uber and Lyft know exactly what they're doing, and the impacts that it has on drivers and their well-being and their safety and their financial state, they don't care. They are not the rider's friend. They are not the driver's friend. The only friend they want to have is money. And so,
Look who's here, my friends. You've seen him many a times. The one and only.
The legend!
The legend!
We're in the building!
In the building. Ryan's in the house, right? So Ryan knows what happened to Dad. Dad's on his crutches here. Ryan's a legend. All my kids have stepped up and helped their dad. Love you, my bro.
Of course.
Ryan took my Pontiac. I was waiting for 2 years for my Pontiac, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan actually got to drive it before me. What was it like? A beast.
Man, it's a beauty, man. Everybody comes and just compliments it every second. Everywhere you go, it's just a compliment after a compliment.
So I'm just telling the people right now, Ryan, we organizing the second protest. The first one on Valentine's Day was successful. I showed you a lot of the clips.
Yeah.
Right. Got another cool guy here that just started his channel. I'm supporting him.
Nice.
Any final words before I shut this video down and it goes live on the network? Any last words or recommendations to all the gig workers out there?
To all the gig workers and all the Rideshare Professor subscribers, we love you so much. Thank you for being fans of my papa. Stay strong.
Thank you, my friend. I love you, bro.
My papa's going to get through this.
Absolutely.
Of course.
You see, with his attitude, with my attitude, that's what it's all about. Family. Nothing beats family, my friends. Love you all from both of us. Take care. And you'll see his video right below, the full 19 minutes. Watch it.